What's going on, everyone? Jeff back with another video. So UBS boosted its price target in NIO by 1,530% today, and NIO soared to a record high, getting closer and closer to the price target I set in a video about 1 month ago. Is NIO headed to $20 in 2020? So if you would like to go back and watch that video, I will have a card come up right now. Might want to watch this video first and then go back and watch it. And this is really the pricing and the stock movement we've seen on NIO during the trading days. Actually, in pre-market was only up about 1%. Did not see a lot of movement really early on in pre-market. Then the news dropped. What's surprising about this is that the upgrade from UBS was actually not a buy rating. We're going to get into that in just a minute. But the stock took off and never looked back the rest of the day. Seeing about an hour after open, NIO was up close to $16, dipped down around the $16.50 mark, and then basically just took off to the end of the day. Got a 19.17% gain during the trading day, and we're up almost 3% in after hours. And it looks like NIO is getting very, very close to touching that $20 per share mark. And again, just another great day in my overall portfolio. My position in NIO is looking fantastic. And so what we're going to do in this video, guys, we're going to look at the price target. We're going to take a look at the article. I want to get you up to speed on UBS. I want to also explain why this was such a big deal, why the stock's seen such a big reaction. I have been looking at some of the level 2 charting and some of the buy and sell orders, and I can tell you the short sellers got burnt today. A lot of short sellers had to get out of NIO. They were anticipating a move down. They had to cover on their position and get out. And I'll be honest, it is just a very, very dangerous time to be shorting some of these high-powered stocks. Like I said, it made over a 20% move in one day. Most of the time, even on any kind of upgrade or even strong earnings, companies not going to jump that high. So a lot of this 20% gain today was short sellers taking big time losses, getting out of this position. And you also seen a lot of cues come in from the upgrade and more people buying shares of NIO stock. We're going to get into that. Also, towards the end of the video, I want to go over an idea I think everybody needs to start thinking about if you haven't already done it, where I'm going to show you my EV automaker portfolio, okay? Kind of have a watch list put together of all the EV manufacturers. We get to that section of the video, feel free to go down and tell me some companies you think should be on that list. And we need to start watching this family of companies kind of trade together. I think that's going to be an important thing over the next 4 to 5 years. Let's jump into it. Before we get started, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video. I appreciate all the support. And make sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Alright, so let's dig into this article a little bit. NIO surged 15% to record highs on Tuesday after the China-based electric vehicle manufacturer was upgraded from sell to neutral by UBS. Now, another thing I do want to cover, I have UBS's 13F filing pulled up. I want to go over their size of position they have in NIO. I found this upgrade very interesting because they actually upgraded NIO from a sell to neutral. Okay, and so keep that in mind. They did not call it a buy, and that alone is what sent NIO stock up running so high. An upgrade from sell to neutral. I kind of feel like this is a backhanded compliment in a very strange way because you have to go to the actual price target. In a note published on Tuesday, UBS, improving fundamentals driven by operational cost cutting, justified its price target boost from $1 to $16.30. That's where they get the increase of 1,530% on the price target. So even though NIO is obviously higher than $16 now, you know, they had to know by increasing a price target like that is really taking a vow of faith that this company is fundamentally strong enough. And of course, monthly sales totals are strong enough to justify a $16.30 price target on the stock. Now, still, UBS says it believes all the good news is likely priced into the stock already, and NIO shares hit an intraday high of $17.32, representing a roughly 6% potential downside to their current price target. And like I mentioned at the start of the video, a lot of the move in NIO stock today was simply short sellers having to get out. NIO and Tesla have both run massively this year. Now the shorts are going to start jumping on both of these stocks, anticipating a big move down because there's going to be money to make on the downside. And even like I mentioned in my Tesla video the other night, I am not going short or buying puts on either one of these right now. I think they're just too strong. And right now, for the next 6 to 8 months, they trade at such high volume. There's so much interest pouring into both NIO and Tesla. I do not want to bet against either one of them, even if they are just a little bit fundamentally overvalued. I think NIO and Tesla both right now, where they currently trade at, are fundamentally overvalued. That does not necessarily mean the price of the stock is going to come down any. Article goes on to read, NIO is benefiting from a recovery in 2020 sales volume as there continues to be a strong appetite for electric vehicles from consumers around the world. With the refresh of the ES8 and warming of EV purchases, demand seems strong by its own scale. And again, just to reiterate, UBS primarily boosted its price target so substantially because of operational improvements and cost reductions. And so they had their huge beat on EPS in the last quarter and on revenue. As we all know, NIO is actually inching closer and closer to being a profitable company. NIO is not quite there yet. They're not a profitable company, but they are making the proper measures to get there. That's where the price target boost really come from. They can justify the market cap and the market value on NIO stock. Now let's talk briefly about UBS. This is a Swiss multinational investment bank and financial service company founded and based out of Switzerland. Now you come over here to the website, it asks what we do. They're the world's largest and only truly global wealth manager, as they're located at many different locations worldwide. And we're actually going to get into their United States holding, their 13F, and some of the stocks that they have taken a position in, NIO being one of them. Now let's take a quick look at the UBS asset management for the Americas, okay? They have 2,463 positions and 5 open positions and 144 closed positions. And according to their 13F, which was filed on June 30th, UBS owns 3,748,000 shares, and the estimated value is $28.9 million. So UBS does have a pretty good sized holding in NIO stock. So I always like to look at those type of things too. I like to look at a company that's upgrading or downgrading a company. I like to look and see if they have any specified interest in the stock price going up or down, okay? A lot of these asset managers, a lot of these hedge funds, they will upgrade or downgrade a stock and not even own it. As you can see, UBS does have a very large holding of NIO stock, and now they are starting to see the same thing the rest of us are seeing, that there is quite a bit of value sitting here in this company. And I would really start keeping an eye on it. I'm willing to bet they boost their position size over the next 6 months. Alright, so in conclusion to this video, guys, what I want to do is I want to be able to track all the major players in the EV market, okay? So we're going to put a little watch list together. These are stocks I want you to start looking at least on a weekly basis to see how they trade together as a family, as opposed to more traditional car makers like your General Motors and Ford and Toyota. Some of those type of companies, do not add them to this list. I want this list to be strictly EV plays. And of course, the first company you got to put on there, it's very obvious, is Tesla. And another company too that I actually have a very small position in, have taken some interest in. If you want me to make a video, make sure to comment about that, is Nikola. That was founded in 2014. Now they make passenger cars, but they're better known for their 18-wheeler trucks. Nikola produces both pluggable and hydrogen fuel cell powered trucks. So that's another company I want to keep an eye on. Another one, obviously, very obvious, NIO. That is actually the subject of this video, a stock I've done a lot of analysis and breakdown on. Then there is a couple others too I think should be on the watch list just to watch and see what they do. Maybe the next 3 companies I'm not necessarily going to be invested in, or if I do, it's going to be on a very small basis. So, Electromechanica Vehicles, the ticker symbol is SOLO. This is a small Canadian firm and a market cap of about $215 million. Still pretty unproven, and right now you're just buying a concept. But it was not long ago NIO was pretty much in the same type of position. That would be one I think you should keep an eye on. Then there's Arcimoto, ticker symbol FUV, and they sell three-wheeled electric vehicles, including what's called the Fun Utility Vehicle, and that is a picture of some of the utility vehicles that they make. I think that is a very interesting company to track and watch. And of course, Workhorse Group, and this is the last real pure electric vehicle play, and it's not only makes electric vehicles but electric delivery drones too. Another one you might want to add to your list is Li Auto. These are all the EV automaker ticker symbols and stocks that I'm going to be tracking on a daily and weekly basis. Like I said, guys, feel free to go down to the comment section and tell me if there's any companies I've left out. I will not be adding companies that do both gasoline engine and electric vehicles, and we all know your more conventional car companies have really been kind of dying off over the past 5 years. So the ticker symbol on Li Auto is LI. I have it right here listed with the ones I just mentioned. That's really all I got for the video though, guys. NIO had an outstanding day. Make sure to go down to the comments, share your thoughts and opinions on NIO. Where is it going from here? Are we going to see $20 pretty soon? Thank you as always for watching the video, and have a great day.